After years of rumors, speculation, and endless requests from fans, Gears of War is finally returning to its roots with Gears of War E-Day. And judging by everything we've seen so far, this might be the most important Gears of War game in over a decade. Instead of continuing the story after Gears 5, developer The Coalition has decided to go back to the very beginning, to the day that changed everything. The day known throughout the Gears universe as Emergence Day, or simply E-Day.
Pick him off! On your right!
For longtime fans of the franchise, E-Day is one of the most significant events in the entire lore. It was the day when the Locust Horde suddenly emerged from underground and launched a devastating attack on humanity. Within hours, entire cities were destroyed, millions of people were killed, and civilization as the people of Serra knew it began to collapse. Previous games often talked about E-Day, but players never truly experienced it firsthand. That's exactly what makes this project so exciting. For the first time, we will witness the beginning of the Locust invasion through the eyes of Marcus Fenix and Dom Santiago, two of the most iconic characters in Xbox history. The reveal trailer immediately captured the attention of fans around the world. Rather than focusing solely on action, it emphasized the emotional impact of the invasion. We see Marcus struggling through the chaos as the world around him falls apart. Buildings crumble, civilians panic, and the terrifying reality of the Locust threat becomes impossible to ignore. One of the biggest highlights is the visual presentation. Gears of War E-Day is being built using Unreal Engine 5, allowing the Coalition to push graphical fidelity further than ever before. The trailer showcased incredible lighting, highly detailed character models, realistic destruction, and cinematic environments that looked like a true next-generation evolution of the franchise. Many fans have already described it as the best-looking Gears game ever created. But graphics are only part of the story. According to the developers, E-Day will also place a stronger emphasis on horror, fear, and survival compared to recent entries. This makes perfect sense from a narrative perspective. During the original invasion, humanity had no idea what the Locust were. Nobody understood where they came from, how powerful they were, or how to stop them. Imagine witnessing giant monsters erupt from beneath the streets while entire cities collapse around you. That sense of shock and terror is something previous games could only hint at, but E-Day has the opportunity to fully explore.
There should be more guns in the trunk.
Here, strap these on.
The return of Marcus Fenix is another major reason why fans are excited. This version of Marcus is younger, less experienced, and far from the legendary soldier players remember from the original trilogy. We'll get the chance to see how the events of E-Day helped shape him into the hero he eventually became. Dom Santiago is also expected to play a major role. The friendship between Marcus and Dom remains one of the most beloved relationships in gaming history, and many players are looking forward to seeing how their bond developed during the earliest days of the war. As for gameplay, details remain limited, but the Coalition has confirmed that the game will stay true to the franchise's core identity. Players can expect the classic cover-based combat system, brutal weapons, intense firefights, and the signature Gears gameplay that helped define the Xbox 360 era. At the same time, modern improvements are likely. With current hardware and Unreal Engine 5, the developers have an opportunity to expand combat encounters, improve movement systems, and create larger, more immersive battlefields.
You see that? There's something big! Like huge crab fingers picking up through the street!
Just the adrenaline hit. We need to keep moving through the underpass. People!
Let's get moving.
Let me see what I can do.
Another interesting aspect is accessibility for newcomers. Because E-Day takes place before the events of the original trilogy, it serves as a perfect entry point for players who have never experienced a Gears of War game before. New players can jump into the story without needing years of background knowledge, while longtime fans will finally witness one of the most important events in the franchise's history. From a business perspective, Gears of War E-Day is also incredibly important for Xbox. As Microsoft continues to invest heavily in first-party studios and exclusive titles, the company needs major franchises capable of attracting both new and returning players. Alongside Halo and Forza, Gears of War remains one of Xbox's most recognizable brands. A successful launch could help re-establish the series as one of the platform's flagship franchises.
All right. That gear said they're stuck in the pay and save. Which way?
It's on the other side of those apartments. At least that thing carved us a shortcut.
Through here.
At the time of recording, no official release date has been announced. However, based on the scale of the project and the quality shown in the reveal trailer, expectations are already incredibly high. The biggest question now is whether Gears of War E-Day can live up to the legacy of the original trilogy. Can it successfully combine the emotional storytelling, brutal combat, and unforgettable atmosphere that made the franchise legendary? If it can, E-Day may become far more than just another prequel. It could be the game that brings Gears of War back to the top. What do you think about Gears of War E-Day? Are you excited to return to the beginning of the Locust War? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more gaming news, reviews, and analysis.